All right, so hello and welcome back to another day of Advent of Code. This is one of those challenges that I have been looking forward to doing all day. So I've got a little bit of code already laid out here, as you can see. But basically the gist of the challenge, I'll pull it up here, is that we're gonna have pairs of these numbers, which are gonna be from, for example, 2 to 4, 6 to 8, 2 and 3, 4 to 5. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to try to identify if any of these pairs or distances are large enough to contain another one within it. So for example, you can see if this is a line from 1 to 10, you can see each of the numbers that are filled within this distance can be written out on this list. So for example, 3 to 7 is contained completely within 2 to 8. 6 to 6 is contained completely within the 4 to 6 section. So in this case, there are 2 pairs that are fully matched. So I've got some example code here where I'm going to attempt to take each line in our test and separate them from the numbers before and after the comma. Now, I want to go through and check to see if one of the pairs is larger, and if the first pair isn't larger, then we'll see if the second one is larger, and then we will, if it is true, add a total to our final number. So I'm gonna take a stab at this and see how it goes. So we'll see how long it takes. Right now it is 4:48, so wish me luck. Alrighty, so it is 5:04, so I guess that took me like, whatever it was, 20-ish minutes. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think this will work, so we'll take a stab at it. But basically, you can see what I'm doing is I am splitting the pairs into 2 different lines in this array here. And then I am just testing to see, pull out the first number and then see if it is lower or a smaller number than the same number on the line below it, or I guess adjacent to it, but you get the idea. Just to see if that is bigger, and if it is lower, then I'll test to see if the second number in the list is also greater than the second number in the list below it. And if it is, I will add the total number to go up by 1. Sorry, I feel like that was kind of a crappy way of explaining that, but you can see if I run this with the test, my total is equal to 2 here. So now what I can do is I can grab this code here, here, and drag in our day 4 input instead of our test and run this. Fingers crossed, let's see if this works. Our total is 603. So let's stick in our answer, 603. Does it work? Submit. That's not the right answer. Your answer is too low. If you're stuck, make sure that you are using full input data, or there is also some general tips on the About page. Okay, so I had to switch spaces because my roommate is using the office right now, but I finished the code. It took me way longer. Basically, I just added a few little things and moved some things around, and I don't know why it worked or fixed, to be honest. I just put my if statements into an AND function instead of running an if within an if, and then I seem to get a different answer, but I plopped it in 657 and it was right. So we did it. It just took longer than I was hoping, and I don't even know what my bug was. So yeah, thanks for watching.